Let's imagine I go to a company for a job interview. I really want this job and I will do everything to best answer the questions. So, what happens is I get asked the 5 most popular questions that are asked in interviews all around the world. Here are the answers to 5 most popular questions that I would have given. Tell me something about yourself. Ma'am, you've got my resume and there are plenty of things that are mentioned about me in there. So I'm going to answer you with a few things that are not mentioned on my resume. I love to travel. I like meeting new people. I love having great experiences. There's so much beauty in the world that I'd like to see with my own eyes. I did mention about my parents. What I've not mentioned is about my siblings. I've got 2 sisters and both of them are currently living in Canada. I did mention about my schooling. What I did not mention about is how fortunate I was to have been educated at one of the best institutions of my city, which has added a spark to my confidence and will always form a part of my persona all my life. Why should we hire you? Because you're hiring? No. On a serious note, this is how I would answer to this one. Ma'am, I'd request you for another 15 or 20 minutes of your time with me. And I'm sure by the end of this interview, you will have 2 or 3 very good reasons of your own as to why you should hire me. As a person looking to serve a company, all I look for is a chance to prove myself, and I'm hopeful that you will grant me that chance. What is your greatest weakness and your greatest strength? Ma'am, I'd like to start answering to this question with my greatest strength. As my greatest strength, I'd like to say I am a people's person. I enjoy working in teams. I'm very productive when I work alone, but I'm super helpful when I work in a team. And I really look forward to working under the able guidance of my seniors at this organization. Now, if you're a fresher, you can add this to your statement. Well, ma'am, this is my first job, so I don't really have an experience where I could prove that I've been a very good team player. What I can tell you about is that even in my family, my cousins, my siblings, they all look up to me for their troubles. If there's anything wrong with anybody of them, they would just come up to me and ask me for my help. And I have this feeling that they would rely on me. So I can definitely tell you that I am a people's person. If you're not a fresher and you have experience, this is what you can add. In my previous organization / current organization, I have worked in a team of 10 people and I don't think they have complaints against me. By God's grace, we've worked together and we've achieved too many goals together. It has been a smooth ride. We truly cherish each other. And we are great friends. Now, coming to my greatest weakness, though the answer to this question may not really favor me and may go against me, but I'd be honest and tell you, I feel I have a longer learning curve. It takes me a little while to get hold of my things. It takes me a little while to understand and to learn how to do certain things. Though I promise I'm going to put in my best effort, my best foot forward, and try and minimize the time of learning as much as I can. What are your career goals? Ma'am, different people have different career goals. Some are short term, some are long term. If I have to answer to you on this one as to what my career goal is right now, I'd say that I would really want to develop a few skill sets of my own. I'd like to develop a few tactics of my own, a work culture of my own, where I prove myself an asset not just to the organization, but to the people who are working with me, to the people in my team. I'd love to know that they can count on me for some good, helpful advice. I'd love to be that inspiration to them. And in the process, I would not just achieve my own dreams, I'm sure I'll be able to achieve a few dreams of my parents too. I come from a very humble background and this job is extremely important to me. This is a great way toward proving my self-worth, toward achieving my dreams, my parents' dreams. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? 5 years is a big period of time, ma'am. People switch between jobs for better position, money, and for several other reasons. In my case, I'd like to find myself in a much better position in this very organization. It is this thing people say that no matter how good you are at your job, you're always replaceable. I'd like to become irreplaceable. So in short, in the next 5 years, years, I see myself in a much bigger position in this organization, heading a big team where I come to enjoy my work and so does my team. So that's all for the answers to these 5 questions. Let me know if I missed out something or if you would have answered anywhere differently. I'd love to hear from you. I'm waiting for your comments. If you like this video, you know what you have to do. You have to like the video and you have to share it with your friends so that the video's reach can be increased. Thank you so much. I'll be back with more such content. You have to tell me in the comments what was the best part of the video and what was your least favorite. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.